Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Today we will be discussing Prelude to Knightfall. It occurred to me the other day, well, a little bit more than the other day, but that I hadn't read the whole storyline. That I had part 1 and 2 of Omnibus, but I hadn't got the third one, and I'd only read like part of number 1. So I've got number 3. They're sitting on the shelf, and I wanted to just restart from the beginning. So I picked up this. This is Prelude to Knightfall, published by DC, written by Chuck Dixon and Doug Moench. Artists are Graham Nolan, Tom Grandenberg, Jim Aparo, Michael Netzer, and Tom Mandrake. It covers Batman Knightfall, includes Batman Prelude to Knightfall. Okay. What is it? Oh, that's the saga that includes. Sorry. What issues does this? Batman Vengeance of Bane number 1, Batman 484 through 491, Detective Comics 654 through 658. In this story, Batman is just exhausted. He's overworking himself. He's having problems sleeping. It's affecting his work, his relationships. And then you also have the character of Bane being introduced. This actually has his Vengeance of Bane. It actually has his origin story. So you've got Batman taking on the Black Mask Society, a guy by the name of Metalhead. It introduces Azrael. So all these events leading up to Knightfall, with his just getting exhausted and overworking himself trying to deal with that stuff. And you have Bane and his group lurking in the background, keeping an eye on Batman's activities. And it also explains why Bane is interested in him to begin with, because when he is in prison, there's a group of people that helped him and became loyal with him. One of the guys' name is the Bird, and he was from Gotham, and he was saying, hey, in Gotham, there's one guy that, quote unquote, rules the city. He's a badass. He takes people down, and so this intrigued Bane, and he was like, I want to go there. I want to see this guy. And then he decides he sees that Batman could be a worthy adversary, and he wants to take him down. So this leads up to the events of the Knightfall storyline. In the last issue, before the beginning of Knightfall, you have Bane and his group in order to test Batman, because Batman had just been taking on, say, like Killer Croc, the Riddler, and just all these people that were not super challenges physically or anything like that. They wanted to test him, so they blow up or put holes in Arkham Asylum and lets everybody out to see how Batman is going to react and test his limits. This is the way Batman should be done. It's one of the classic stories. You have just... it's the way it should be done. You have him doing the investigations of the detective part. You've got him the crime fighting. You've got the interpersonal relationships. Everything. I really enjoyed this part because it's all just cause and effect. You have one thing leading up to another, and it all makes sense. It's well written. It's well drawn. And boom. So I'm going to give this a 4.25 out of 5 and say, if you want to reread stuff or if you want to read one of the classic storylines, Prelude sets everything up and kicks everything off. So